Well, Your Honor, Your Honor, let me say this, Your Honor. Well, Your Honor, let me say this. Hold on, cause I just wanna say, I just wanna say, hold on, hey, Booker Butt, hey, Booker Butt, Your Honor, if I can please talk to you real quick, Your Honor, can we go ahead and get these YouTube lights up? Can we go ahead and get these YouTube lights up? Can I go ahead and talk to you real quick, Your Honor? Your Honor, may I please approach the state patio? Come on, y'all. It's 72 people here. I need to see 72 lights because I need to talk to the honor. My thing about it is, you want to be the judge so bad. Why haven't you? Hold on, Your Honor. Your Honor, I let you talk long enough. Now it's time for me to talk, Your Honor. May I approach the podium? Can we get the lights? Can we get these lights up? 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 Yup, come on. I want to talk to Judge Gossiper. I want to talk to Gary Coleman, a.k.a. Dolphin T. I want to talk to Hawaiian Punch, built. Yeah. I need to talk to the Gossiper. I want to talk to the judge. So can we get the lights up? Because I got something to say to Your Honor. Tell me, you want to be the judge so bad, but ain't you was just prostituting on Instagram a couple years ago and they was catching you and posting you on the blogger pages and you said, well, if y'all ain't gonna send it to me, I'm gonna have to make it. You was just on Megan the Personal giving $50 favors, Booker Butt. Now you just not able to make money, but yeah, you couldn't get a job because you said you owe behind in child support. So how you gonna be the judge when you should be sitting behind the podium? When is you gonna pay your bedtime child support, Booker Butt? I'm confused, Booker Butt. May I talk to the honor? Cause it's an objection in the courtroom. Cause I brought my shoes. I brought my courtroom. I brought my good shoes. I brought my good shirt, and I brought my glasses, and I'm ready to talk to the judge. Cause I want to understand how the judge got back town child support that he gotta pay, but he supposed to be a judge. When you gonna pay that child support? You just showed us you got 2 checks that's supposed to be over $1,000, but you still haven't showed us my chart. But you want to get on here and say, hey. Hold on real quick, y'all. My phone almost went dead. We back. Come on, y'all. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you for the super $20 chat. Come on, y'all. Can we get these likes up? I need to talk to the gossiper. I need to talk to the judge. I need to talk to Judge Tommy. Can we get the likes up, y'all? Can I get 100 likes? Thank you, brother. You definitely deserve this. Thank you, Booker Butt. Because I need to talk to Judge Tommy, a.k.a. Synthetic Wig, a.k.a. Chucky Wig. You got $9,000 because you just got paid on YouTube today. And let you tell you made $7,000 a month off of talking about me and Shamar. And you just showed a check that over $1,000 a piece. So that's $9,000 that you got. And you was only able to get the Chucky Wig. Hello, Booker Butt. Thank y'all. Thank you for the super chat. I need to talk to the judge. I don't need to figure out how court in session, but your wig giving synthetic. You want to hold a courtroom, but your apron giving graduation. Can we graduate from Shamar business? Send me the gossip. It's 231 people in here, y'all. I need to get to 100 likes. I mean, it's my turn to talk. I mean, the judge got to talk. Now it's time for me. Because, baby, we finna take it to trial. And at this point, I want to put the judge. Okay? At this point, I want to put the judge on the podium. Okay, we'll go away. Yo, let's go. Run it out. Run it out. There's 211 people in here. What's up? What's good? I only been alive for 4 minutes. Tell me what's good. Tell me what's good. Tell me what's good, cause we know your business ain't good, boo boo. We know it ain't too good for you over there because you the same person that said that you wasn't in Houston, Texas, but you was in Houston, Texas, but you was booked, but you wasn't booked. Tell me you just came on live and showed us 2 checks, but still haven't showed us when you did your booking in your television show. But you had the audacity to pause your live and change your wig and show us 2 checks, but still haven't showed us the proof that you was filming. Tell me you want to be Shamar so bad, and that's why Shamar ain't take you to the top, because Tommy couldn't even take himself to the top. But hold on, we're going to get in there in a minute, Mr. Gossiper. See, tell me why you pretending to be a judge. I'm going to come at you as Alvo. I'm going to come at you as Alvo, 25 years old. Yup. I'm going to come at you grown and elegant. I'm not coming to you in a wig. I'm not coming to you as a judge. I'm not coming to you as a man who's mad about another man who allegedly took your man and that's supposed to be your friend. No, I'm coming to you as a grown man. You have a son, but yet you out here switching up your wigs and out here switching up your gowns, but can't switch your drawers or your outfits from 3 years ago, but got the audacity to talk about me, Booker Black. Can we get to 100 likes? I need to talk to the gossiper. Thank you. Thank you. No, tell me, because I'm so confused on how you got $9,000 but still ain't got your furniture yet. You said I got my furniture for Rent a Center, but yeah, you been renting your apartment for 3 years and still ain't got no furniture. I'm confused, Sammy. I mean, if I got mine from Rent a Center, why you can't get Rent a Center and you making $9,000? You got 2 checks that you ain't even cash at, but you can buy me a sofa, but didn't even buy you a sofa. Tell me you couldn't even buy you no new clothes or a better wig. Tell me your wig gave Timu promotion code discount only, boo. So tell me your wig ain't even wigging, Booker Butt. Tell me your wig ain't it. You making $9,000, but you don't look like a $9,000 girl. You got all this money, you can do this and do that, but you choose not to do it. But ain't you just went on vacation on my birthday? Why would you go on vacation on my birthday and not take your living room on the vacation from no furniture to furniture, Booker Butt? You want to go on vacation, but your living room still giving no destination. Your living room still giving just moved in, and you've been in your apartment for 3 years, but yet you want to take me to court and put me on the podium, Mr. Gossiper. Only thing you good for gossiping because you ain't got no talent. You sat on here and said Martin Luther King had a dream, but yet you still ain't have one. You sat on here and said Rosa Parks this, Rosa Parks that, but yet you sitting backstage on Shamar business, sitting here talking about Shamar did good this week, y'all. Shamar ain't really did nothing. You so busy ready to report what Shamar got going on. When you gonna report what Tommy got going on? When you gonna report Tommy successful? When you gonna report Tommy done did this, Tommy done did that, without it being what Shamar did and what Shamar did and did allegedly? I'm so tired of you and your spaghetti churchy noodle wig. I'm so tired of you going live thinking you're that girl when you're not that girl, when you a grown man that's 28, that's finna be 30 in 2 years, that's still living like you 15 years old. I'm so tired of you keep saying Shamar took a man that was never a man because y'all was in a fake relationship. I'm so tired of you sitting here trying to beef with a disabled mentally person, but sitting here trying to convince us how he's in the wrong when he can't even think right for wrong. Tommy, I say this on Instagram already, but I ain't say this on YouTube. Tell me why you out here trying to read people. You need to learn your sight words. You need to learn your AEI. And remember, at the end of the day, I owe you a good motherfucking reading. I'm going to read your lazy back ass every chance I get. Because Tommy, you ain't no good, and that's why your butt going bad. That's why you built like a bag of dumpster. Tommy, you need to do better. Please be a better example for your son and stop coming on the internet, because we didn't ask you to come on here and tell us dolphin story times, Mr. Gossiper. Can we get the 200 likes? Because, Tommy, you can't read nobody but Shamar, and you can't even read a book. You can't even pronounce the words that you want to say. Tommy, you talking in cursive, aka Spanish. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Tommy, I'm trying to understand, is you reading or is you projecting miserable insecurities? You don't do nothing but get on here and project your insecurities. Tell me, everything that you said about me is how you feel about yourself. Everything that you said about Shamar is how you feel about yourself. I would never sit here and take advice from a person that wear pimple patches on his face and call it swag, then turn around and say that these pimple patches is for a design. Everybody have pimples. No, Tommy, you the only person that get pimples around their mouth and around their own nose every 2 to 3 weeks. Everybody else don't got that. You got that, but it's okay, Tommy. Each to a own, boo. Each to his own, Booker, but see, you so messy and you so evil and you so negative when you got a lot of negative things going on with you, baby. You ain't too positive. Oh, you might be in many different ways, but who am I to sit here and judge and sit here and diagnose you because you so... Ooh, thank you for the $10 super chat. I need this live for tonight. No, because I'm so tired of Tommy thinking that he the queen of YouTube. Tommy, the reason why I let you talk how you talk on YouTube is because everybody me on YouTube, and this is how I make my money. But tell me, you could never read me. I might not got my GED, but listen, my dear friend, I got my READ, and I stay ready to read an uneducated clown man that wear wigs that think he's a woman, but never gave that down to the ground. Tell me, only thing you know is my business and Shamar business. You don't even know yours. Shamar, tell me, you can't even have an opportunity if it didn't come out Shamar. Everything you say and think and eat and breathe is Shamar. Tell me, I'm gonna need you to do better and look better. Only thing you can do is and eat your boogers. You can never be me, you germ X off the Mucinex commercial. I would never, ever in my day ever feel like I gotta compete with a grown man that's pushing 30. In 2 years, you will be 30. In 2 years, I will be 27. Clock that age. Clock that weight. Clock your health, because you too big and too wide to be 28, to be about to be 30 years old, still worrying about the next person. You worried about everything but the right thing. Your hairline is receiving. You wearing filters. You're using auto-tune and the face tune. You keep on tuning up your body and still can't tune to the right one. You thinking you Beyonce when you giving Precious. You thinking that you're that girl when you're not even a father. I would say let's start there, but it's a lot of places that we should start. But let's just start where it all matters at. Where it matters is yourself. Worry about yourself, you big cheesy back burrito, tortilla Mexican sounding when you speaking, man. I don't understand you. I don't understand how. But all I do know is they keep talking about something, get rid of the immigrants. They need to get rid of you bitches too. Because you immigrants to me. Because we would never be the same. We don't look the same. We don't act the same. I would never sit with you on no day, you big, nasty, cheesy, burrito back, Mexican, Spanish, cursive speaking, uneducated, non-English speaking black man. I'm so tired of you keep going live, bigging your back in my business, wearing these horrible wigs. Thank you for the $5 super chat. You would never sit with me. You can never be me. We would never be friends. Only thing you ever had was imaginary relationship that you feel in love. Clock that T. I'm your storyline, and you can't have a storyline without me or Shamar. It went from Shamar did me wrong as a friend to Shamar took my man because because Tommy can't do a damn thing on his own. It would never be Tommy did this. It will always be Shamar and Alvo, and that's why I am responding how I am. Tommy, you are a battered, mad, confused man. I know that you love a good storyline. I know Tyler Perry might be your favorite movie director because he mine too. But baby, I ain't know that he hired you to play Diary of a Mad Black Punk who's upset at a disabled guy who leans and got the fame that Tommy want. And Tommy swore up and down he the cleanest, but he built like a bag of dumpster juice that somebody stuck a pin in it and that's leaking. Tommy, your BBL is giving CDL, and you built like an 18-wheeler cruiser, and it looks like your buttocks have to crank up. I would never on no day ever let an uneducated, big, woofy cushion built man in a horrible Chucky wig on live with a graduation robe on, but thinking he's giving judge when he needs to go see a judge about them back time child support that he owed. Tommy, do better. You can't read me, Buka, but the only person you could read is Shamar. That's why you deeply invested in Shamar business, Buka. But Tommy, if you want to be Shamar so bad, jump off a building and break a hip. Tommy made a mess with you. Tommy know better. Tommy know better. Tommy can't. Tommy know what it is. Tommy know what it is. Thank you, Buka, but Tommy know what it is. Tommy know what's up. Tommy, you woke me up. Tommy, I was letting you win. I let you have 1,000 views. I let you have 1,000 views, Tommy. I let you do that. Be thankful. Be grateful. I let you do that because I know you was tired of posting Magna personal ads. I know you was tired of posting ads on Backpage and still not getting no clients, but the blogs clocking your tea. Booka butt. I know you was tired. I know you was tired of posting on your private Twitter and the blogs clocking your tea, but you still ain't getting no man to spin a bag. I know you was tired. So be grateful that you was able to talk about me, because my business sells just like my peaches do too. And that's why you mad, because you couldn't get it, Booka butt. Everybody know my name. Everybody know my fame. It's the view for me, Booka butt. And that's why you're going to watch me on your fake page every time and go live and blog about it. You went from Tommy the creator to Tommy the gossiper because all you could do is gossip and blog about me. Why not blog about me? Why not go out of town on my birthday? Why not let your family book a vacation that your son only ever been in, not because of you, but because of your family took your son on his first trip out of town on my birthday weekend, Booka butt, because I am a baddie. I'm a real handsome man. I look good, I smell good, I'm thick and I'm curvy. So of course you went to go celebrate my birthday. Of course your family went out. It's a holiday. It was July 13th. Bitch. It was my day. It was my day. So I would never be mad that a big back went out of town and thought he did it big on my birthday. Well, congratulations. Do what you do. It's my birthday. Celebrate, Booka butt. Celebrate. Celebrate. Celebrate never being at the top. Celebrate going to Houston, Texas and waiting in the line and Zeus Network coming outside and pulling Shamar in. Celebrate going online saying you tell me the gossip, you the done daughter but couldn't even get on Bad Boys. You tell me the gossip but couldn't get on Zeus, but I got on before you? You got mad because Shamar didn't take you inside the club, but invited a man in the club and you had to wait outside. I never knew no such thing. I was always the sexy black king that they trying to get inside the club. When I go to the club, niggas be ready to pay for me. When I go to the club, they be like, "That's Albo, let him in." Booka butt, tell me we would never be the same. That's why you was at the bottom and that's why I was at the top. And that's why your job is to try to see a bad bitch like me flop. I could never flop, even how long LaShawn rocking his flip-flops. LaShawn can walk the 6 Flags and back to his house in them Gucci flip-flops he think he got. Before I ever flop, you big heavyweight champion. You and that other big back LaShawn need to go outside and tussle already. Tell me you can't give me no reading. Tell me I'm too lyrical with the reads. I'm too understandable with the reads. I'm too much of everything that you want to be, but the people can't understand with the reads. Tell me you can't F with me on no day. So all you knew was report Albo, get Albo page taken, get Albo page deleted. That's all you know, Tommy, because you can't sit with me. You can't read with me. You can't go ABC mouse with me. You can't go AEIO with me. Because you would never be you. It would never be you, Booka butt. You never been chosen. You never been picked. And it's okay. That's why when you thought it was TMQ, it gave Mucus, Big Bug, and Roach. Tommy, it gave Mucus, Big Bug, and Roach. You get to choose which one you was. It was what it was, but you're not. You went from TMQ to Shamar fan page, to a Shamar blogger page. Booka butt. Do better. Do better. Tommy can't sit with me. Tommy can't read with me. Tommy can't do none of that. Tommy can't do that. Tommy just talk. Tommy just talk the talk, but can't even be understood. I'm drinking Jack Daniels. Tommy built like a bottle of Jack Daniels. Literally, this is Tommy back. This is Tommy back. Call me back, Tommy. Call me back. Call me back, big back. No, for real, for real. No, this tummy back for real. This tummy back. This what Tommy built like. Tommy built just like that. Literally. And that's why he's mad. That's why he's upset. That's why he's angry. That's why Tommy is so mad. Tommy's so mad because all his life he had to fight. And I work out hard before I let my back get like that. You don't use Shamar name for views. You make your own name. Facts, because I ain't never had to do it. Because Tommy gotta use Shamar. He gotta use Shamar name. He gotta use my name. Because ain't nobody searching for Tommy. Ain't nobody searching for Tommy. Ain't nobody searching for Tommy. Tommy said he got $2,000 in checks he ain't even cash yet, and he couldn't even get no furniture. Tommy talking about like he got rent-a-center. He got rent-a-center furniture. If I got rent-a-center furniture, Tommy, then why the hell you ain't got it? You making $9,000 a month and still can't get your house furnished. You making $9,000 a month and still ain't did nothing for your human dogs. Your dogs look like two old uncles. It's giving Craig and George. You over there with them two old dogs. Tommy, you really giving Sanford without the son? Because you too busy trying to raise Shamar business and can't even raise your own. You can't even raise a career. You said you don't want to get out there in the field with Shamar because you got too much to lose. Baby, you ain't got that much to lose. Only thing you need to lose is some weight, to be honest. So maybe you should lose a little bit of something. Because what you doing so bad? I'm confused. Girl, girl, oh Lord, girl. Girl, Tommy done messed up. Cause Tommy, I let Tommy talk too much. Like Tommy really be on this YouTube app just talking like he really that girl. Tommy be on here acting like he's really that girl, and I don't see it. I don't see that girl. Tommy never gave that girl. Look at Tommy, y'all. Y'all see this? Look at this grown man. This is a grown man in a Chucky wig. It always gave Chucky. It always gave Nightmare on Elm Street. It always gave Friday the 13th. Guess who's playing Jason? Tommy, you talk about I'm nobody. Tommy, you not nobody too. Tommy, you said you wouldn't even book me. You'll book Mello before me, but Sukahana want to book me. You said you would never book me, but Zeus Network booked me. You can't even get nobody to book you. You can't even book a better wig. You still rocking a Chucky. It's Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th. Guess who's playing Jason? Come on, y'all. Run the lights up. It's Friday the 13th. Guess who's playing Jason? Don't nobody care about you but yourself. You complain too much for me. It's Friday the 13th. Guess who playing Jason? You complain. I sure do complain. I complain about how they sit here and let a man with a Chucky wig on, with dolphin teeth, with a Jack Daniels bottle back, go live and sit here and talk about me and never get clipped. As soon as I go reading the Gary Coleman in the face, the Sanford in the face without the son, then I get clipped. Of course I complain about a no good father who's old, back time in child support, but going live, sitting here trying to tell me he can buy me a sofa, but never brought himself a sofa. How you gonna buy me a sofa, Tommy, but you couldn't even put a sofa in your empty living room? It still look like the first day you moved in, Booker Butt. So you got dang right on complain. I'ma keep on complaining, Chucky, cause it's Friday the 13th. Guess who's playing Jason? You paid $300 and definitely didn't get no content out of the pool party. You went there for your health. Because at this point, you ain't getting no content. You said it don't matter if I paid $300. It don't matter if I paid $300 for content. I paid $300 go to a pool party for content, and then I put money inside my house and got my apartment furnished. You went out of town off your family dime on my birthday weekend to say you did it better than me. Then when and put yourself up in an Airbnb in Atlanta and try to pretend and say I tricked y'all and said I was in Houston, I was in Atlanta. It looks even worse for you to go on vacation, come back, and go in the Airbnb instead of going to your home to pretend that you in another state that Alvo in. So then again, tell me you're delusional. You pretended to be in Houston because I'm in Houston. How does that make you look? But the whole time you was in Atlanta, why would you go to Atlanta and rent an Airbnb for a week instead of going to your apartment just to pretend to be like you in Houston because Alvo live in Houston? Because you can't live off of me. You only live off of me and Shamar. Tell me again, you're delusional, you're weird, you're a stalker, and you don't have no content unless it got something to do with me. You're right. I spent $300 at a pool party, and I put a lot of money in my crib. What about you? You just said you make $9,000 a month, but your living room's still empty. You make $9,000 a month, but still ain't got no good wig. You make $9,000 a month, but still ain't got no good clothes. You make $9,000 a month, but still ain't upgrade your apartment from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom so your son can move in. And I'm not talking about your son. I'm talking about the priorities and the things you chose to spend on the money that you make when you want to talk about money. Booker Bud, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk, Tony. Let's talk. You want to talk about money? You making $9,000 a month. You can't upgrade your apartment from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom and move your son in. You make $9,000 a month, but you could buy me a sofa, but can't buy you a sofa. You make $9,000 a month, but yeah, your blue bed still look like it's leaking motor oil. You make $9,000 a month, but yeah, you still ain't buying a better wig. You still going live looking like Chucky off Elmo Street. I'm confused. I'm confused.
I don't give you know what the hell I'm saying. So y'all know what the hell I'm saying. It don't matter what the words say. I don't give a damn what it say. You heard what I say. Jeepers creepers. So that's what you gonna say. I don't give a damn what the word say. I don't give a fuck what the name.
I'm Jeepers Creepers, but your wig giving Jeepers Creepers. You giving Night Street on Elm Street. Like, look at you, Tommy. Just look at you, boo. Tommy, you are hideous in the face. You bad body in the waist. You decreasing in your neck. You have dolphin teeth. You up here snorting and eating your boogers and sit here saying that you a classy woman. Tommy, what? Tommy, look at you, Tommy. Tommy, let's really keep it above, Booker Blood. Tommy, please, don't let them people on your live gas you up, Tommy. You might got 1,000 views, but you also got 1,000 milligrams in your mouth. You got 1,000 milligrams of pimple patch stars in your mouth that you keep putting over your lips. Tommy, let's be real. Clock it. Ain't you got 2,000? You say you got $2,000 but can't upside your teeth. You got $2,000 but that's still your wig choice. Girl, please. You got $2,000 but still look like this. Make it make sense. I'm confused. Okay, I'm confused. Baby, I'm confused. What are $9,000 going? What are $9,000 going? What are 9 bands going? Where's the $9,000 going?
And how he did Shamar out of all people, I would like him either. He really did Shamar wrong, and Shamar really liked it.
I did Shamar wrong. Tommy, you just mad because I never was able to do you wrong.
He did some serious shit.
Y'all listen to Tommy.
And he supposed to love the Shamar. He supposed to really care for Shamar. He supposed to be there for Shamar. And he did some fucked up shit to Shamar. I see why I hate him.
Okay, I did some messed up stuff to Shamar. Why you worrying about it? I thought Shamar was your friend and Shamar took your man. So why do you care if I did Shamar wrong if you mad at Shamar because Shamar took your man? Tommy, stick to the plot. Stick to the plot, Tommy. You mad at Shamar because Shamar took your man. So why do you care if I did Shamar wrong if Shamar took your man? Tommy, stick to the plot, boo.
Brain like us. Shamar have a negative 10 brain. So Shamar thought that boy really liked her and that boy was using her, robbing her, and he was bringing.
Shamar don't got a brain. So if Shamar don't got a brain and Shamar not that smart, then why did you blaming Shamar for taking your man and Shamar not that smart? So that means you not holding Shamar accountable of his actions, but you only holding Shamar accountable his actions when it comes to justifying the reasons of why you get on the internet and bash Shamar that you do. You bash Shamar because you say Shamar took your man, but now I used Shamar and did Shamar wrong when I knew the way Shamar think and Shamar act, but that means you knew the way Shamar think and act too. So then that means you're using this situation. That means Shamar didn't do you wrong, because how Shamar did you wrong if we was in a fake relationship? For two, if Shamar not capable to think on his own, then how Shamar did you wrong and took your man? He didn't know no better. Ain't that what Tommy's saying though? I'm saying, ain't that's what he's saying though? That's what he's saying though, Chad. His views dropping. His views dropping. His views dropping. I know that's right.
If he would have asked K to do it, K would have got Shamar away from Elmo. Elmo did this shit. He got Shamar. He got this shit Shamar heart and told Shamar to leave K alone and fuck with Izzy so that he could start stealing from Shamar.
Now he trying to uplift K, but he was just talking about K. He was just on live. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Bookabet. He was just on live saying K was a bad person, and K sat here and sat on a little girl and did a little girl wrong, and K need to get a girl her rematch. Now I did Shamar wrong and put Easy in his life when he should have kept K. But you just said K and cloud chasing and Clay need to do a rematch. Tommy, come on, stick to the plot. Wow, it's reverse psychology. He's playing on Shamar hard to get at you. Tommy, he got to stick to the script, Tommy. You just said, I'm confused, y'all.
They fall in love quick because they disabled. And you trying to take a heart and you trying to play with it like you playing.
I love this. I love it.
Why would you bring him around easy?
Tommy spread
Why would you have your man around a person you know that robbed him? Who was stealing from him? And now one time you took up for Shamar. You ran right on with Izzy and tried to make Shamar look like he was retarded or something. Well, we know he is a little bit, but you tried to make him feel like he did.
Well, if we know Shamar, let's really be logical here, y'all. If we know Shamar is the word that Tommy just used, then why is Tommy sitting here saying that Shamar took his man? Because if you know Shamar is supposed to be retarded, then how he took your man if he retarded, Tommy? The same question go back to you, bro.
You know how I knew you didn't care about Shamar? Because as soon as you broke up with him, you flipped and started in your bookies. You didn't care about Shamar. You want to try to take your...
If I didn't care about Shamar and I flipped to Shamar, and as soon as I let Shamar start getting bookings, why when you and Shamar stopped being friends, you couldn't get bookings, Sammy? If I only got bookings off of being with Shamar, and me and Shamar broke up and I started getting bookings and my life started going good, why when you and Shamar stopped being friends, you couldn't get bookings? Why is I'm not screaming Shamar didn't take me to the top and you saying Shamar never took you to the top then? I'm confused, Sammy.
Because he allowed you to play with him. That's why I hate you. You used him at his lowest moment.
You hate me because I used Shamar at his lowest moment, but yeah, you said you don't like Shamar because Shamar took your man. So you don't like me because I used Shamar at his lowest moment, and you don't like Shamar because Shamar took your man, which was me. Tell me, we gotta stick to the plot, boo. We gotta stick to the plot.
And then you throw it in their face and act like you been having money. Oh, I been having money. Just like how you played on your birthday. These folks,
come on, y'all, let's get to 300 likes.
You gonna freak on it and go try to act like you bigger than them. Your supporters are stupid.
Now he said y'all stupid.
After you keep lying to me.
Now it's gonna lie.
You lied and said you were paying a bill and you went to go buy some liquor. Y'all better wake up for real though. Y'all better go wake up for real. Y'all better go wake up for real. Y'all be over there supporting that man. That man is supporting the liquor habits.
He said that I lied and said I paid my bill, I brought me some liquor and I brought me food. One thing about me, Tommy, you so slow, I don't have to say everything I do. I would never go prove that I got $7,000 in my bank account and a $2,000 check. If I say I paid my bill, I paid it. And if I got my liquor, I got my liquor too. Book away.
Eyes and nasty skin, dirty mouth. That shit ain't cute. If y'all love him like y'all claim y'all love that boy, y'all don't get that boy some fucking help.
Okay, let's be real, y'all. He said my eyes dirty.